Imagine you're falling, not stumbling off a curb, not dropping from a building. You are falling through space toward the largest storm system in the solar system, toward a planet so massive it could swallow Earth 700 times over. And there is nothing, no handle, no parachute, no rescue mission between you and what comes next. You can see it below you, golden, ringed, breathtaking, and in approximately 4 minutes, it will kill you in ways your brain isn't built to process. From up here, Saturn is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. The rings catch sunlight and scatter it like shattered glass. Across the dark, bands of amber and cream and pale gold wrap around its surface in slow, hypnotic curves. It looks almost peaceful, like a painting, like something that was placed here deliberately to be admired from a safe distance. But you are not at a safe distance anymore. And the closer you fall, the more that beauty starts to reveal what it actually is, a warning. Every color, every stripe, every swirling pattern is a storm, not a thunderstorm, not a hurricane. Storms so wide they could swallow continents whole, spinning at 1,100 miles per hour, and they never stop. They have never stopped. Saturn has been screaming for billions of years, and we only just got close enough to hear it. Here's the problem. You haven't even entered the atmosphere yet, and you're already dying. Saturn sits inside one of the most brutal radiation environments in the solar system. Jupiter gets the attention, but Saturn's magnetic field traps charged particles and flings them in every direction at energies that would cook through a spacesuit in minutes. Your cells don't debate it. They don't warn you. They simply stop working. NASA's Cassini probe, a machine built specifically to survive this, had to be carefully angled and shielded just to function in Saturn's orbit. You are not Cassini, but it gets worse. You hit the upper atmosphere, and the first thing you feel is wind. Not wind like a storm on Earth. Wind like being hit by a freight train moving sideways at 1,000 miles an hour, continuously, with no pause. Cassini recorded wind speeds during its final plunge into Saturn in 2017, transmitting data until the pressure tore it apart. That probe, made of titanium and aluminum, engineered by the greatest minds NASA had, lasted seconds before the atmosphere consumed it. You would last less. The temperature here is minus 180 degrees Celsius. Your body freezes before it's crushed. Except it doesn't get the chance, because the descent is so violent that the freezing and the tearing and the pressure all arrive at the same time. And this is where things change. As you fall deeper, something strange happens to Saturn itself. There is no surface, no ground coming to meet you, no moment of impact. Saturn is made almost entirely of hydrogen and helium, and as the pressure builds, hundreds of times greater than anything at the bottom of Earth's deepest ocean, that hydrogen stops being a gas. It becomes liquid. Then, deeper still, it becomes something that has no equivalent on Earth. Liquid metallic hydrogen, a state of matter that conducts electricity like a metal, but flows like a fluid, churning in the dark, generating Saturn's massive magnetic field. You would be dissolved into it, not crushed, not burned, dissolved, absorbed, erased. That's not even the worst part. The worst part is that no signal reaches back out. No transmission, no final message. Saturn's atmosphere closes above you like water over a dropped stone, and from the outside, nothing changes. The rings still glow, the storms still spin. The planet looks exactly the same as it did before you fell in. The universe doesn't register the loss of a human life. It doesn't register anything. It just continues. Vast, indifferent, and ancient beyond comprehension, wearing its rings like it always has, beautiful from a distance, waiting for the next thing foolish enough to get close.